you.
I've seen Pearl Jam like about 6 or 7 times. I love them. You know, I'm a product of the '90s, so you know I love that era. One of my favorite Pearl Jam songs is Jeremy, and I've never seen them play it live because Pearl Jam plays. You know, they like to play loosey-goosey with their set lists, and so they don't play all of like their major hits. They kind of divide them. So like, if you hear Better Man, you're not going to hear Jeremy. If you hear Jeremy, you're not going to hear Better Man. Well, I've heard Better Man 6 times, and I want to hear Jeremy. And so last night they were playing in LA, and I didn't go because someone had, we had kind of done the math. They weren't going to play Jeremy last night, so I'm like, yeah, we're not going to go. And then they tweeted out this morning like their set list, and they literally crossed out a song and wrote in Jeremy, and they played Jeremy last night.
Oh.
I've even seen 3 Pearl Jam cover bands, and all 3 times they didn't play Jeremy. I am destined to never hear that song live.
Well, the video's pretty traumatic.
It is.
So maybe they don't want to resonate that bad vibe.
So no,
show.
they play
David
it.
wants
They
to
play it
hear
at 50% of their shows. 50% of their shows play Jeremy. 50% of them play Better Man.
Got it.
You're
And
just in the
You just
50%.
got
I'm
the
just-
rotten luck.
Always, and even to the fact to where
Why
I'll
don't you
go
just
to a show
2
where
shows back to back.
it doesn't matter. It's not a one-to-one thing. So if they play Better Man sometimes twice in a row, and then Jeremy twice in a row.
Why
so
don't you just call ahead and ask?
I tried. I called up Mr. Vetter, and I'm like, you gotta play Jeremy today. Like
Is
we
this
went.
concert going to have this song? No? Okay.
They literally played 3 dates in a row in LA, and we went on day 3, and they played Better Man day 1, Better Man day 2, and day 3. I'm like, this is the concert. I was all happy, and as soon as I hear wouldn't be a Better Man, I'm like, no!
That's too bad.
But those are first world problems, Justin. I
Do
apologize.
you leave before the concert's over? Maybe they play it at the end.
They don't. They play forever. Like they're like pre-COVID, they were Eddie Vedder's the kind of guy who would like come out with like a bottle of wine and like pass to the crowd and stuff like that. It's a very communal experience.
Oh my!
Post-COVID, I think they're a little more wise to it. But
Did you wipe off the top with your shirt? or anything?
I don't drink wine. I don't know if I drink wine that was drinking from like 30 people.
Sure.
That's why I don't do
Yeah,
communion.
no thank you.
We should have a wine trough where you just walk up and get
I
some.
hate that idea.
Anything that has to do with troughs, I hate.
Get one of those little things. What is this? I can't believe I don't know what this is called. The guy that knows everything about the wines. What are they called?
Like a sommelier.
That's it. They have like that little saucer that dangles from their neck, and everyone just sort of dip in and get their fill.
Everyone brings a Pearl Jam saucer and just takes a
little chain.
little
Oh my
nip.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, AJ? Have you heard Jeremy in concert?
No.
I don't think they do it. I think it's all a clever ruse.
Oh man, that's what I look like.
Well, how's our audio?
Actually, you look really good.
I still thought you were never going to look left.
I know. My head looks like it's falling into
What are
my
you doing?
my shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get a haircut before we leave next week.
I gotta sit up like this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, at least you got back support. I'm like leaning back, got all this hanging out, got no armrest.
Terrible story was after the stream last week and you had tried this and you're like, ugh. I had like, I think the next day I had pulled like my back.
Yeah,
so
you
now
know
it's been a whole week and I feel a lot better, but I think about it now. Every time we're going to sit in this chair, I'm like, oh man, it took a whole week.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Getting old.
I should have been practicing the old.
Oh my God. Yeah, those were the noises.
You got to do your stretches. You got to be like, oh, and one,
yeah.
and two.
Can't do
Little
it.
Calisthenics. Adam Phillips 775 on TikTok says, it was Jay that said, please make Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Okay.
Okay, let me go back there. Yeah, I think the GT line and Dragon Ball figures are doing really well, so I'm assuming they'll get to all of them. We're doing
really
Pan right
hoping
now.
For one of those days that we could just pull something from back here to just surprise. We're like,
That would
Ooh, that would be neat. Or we press a button and it rises
and
up
it just
without
shoots
us.
out like a little spring. Woo!
Or Anthony, he's always sneaking in here. He could just throw it up.
He just like pops up like this. I got Super Android 17, got Pan, so they're starting to rifle through the GT stuff. So
Oh yeah.
I'm sure they'll get to Gogeta. Pan's the main character of GT.
Yeah.
She should have
And that pre-order is happening right now.
Ooh, on Premium Bandai.
Yeah.
Bandai.
Plus
Ta-da.
Trunks too. So if you have Trunks, you have the Goku, and then you have Pan. So.
Yeah, so you got the holy trinity of GT.
I think we need to rotate this seat
Rotate it which way?
to where us switch.
Sure.
I gotta go look this way. I gotta look that way.
Is that good for your neck?
It's getting. I don't know where to look.
How would we rotate it to where you wouldn't have to look both ways?
If I
we
sit
sit
here-
in a triangle?
No, we just play a game of musical chairs and we cycle through to where all of us get a chance to be on the end.
Oh yeah. So then you
I
can
think,
have a
AJ
chance
and
for
I
one of these.
AJ and I are pretty comfortable where we're at.
I believe it.
It's fine.
That was supposed to be my seat.
Why isn't it?
I don't know. I came to this one for some reason.
You want to be closer to me.
Probably.
You just
okay.
felt the aura of it.
Yeah.
I think even if we
That
do
was
like
the plan because I didn't want to see this monitor, so I was just gonna be like this way the whole time.
So I think if we even in San Diego when we built it, it looked something similar, right? Like
Yeah.
we were similar seating positions. Even David was on that far end. Maybe that's why.
See, AJ is the only one protected from the monitor. So when you look at AJ, you catch a glimpse of yourself.
Yeah,
And
but I
then-
love reading the
And then it
comments.
distracts you.
I know.
Luckily, there's no comments up there. Only I have the comments.
I have to find a way.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
just-
I don't have eagle eyes.
Just look this way. Kevin be my muse, and I just not look at either direction. I just talk to the audience.
I'm a little disappointed in you, Justin, actually.
What?
I've been waiting 3 months to talk about Dune 2 with you, and you couldn't go to the theater. It's finally available on home.
I still have
It's been
more.
available on home video for
like
like
2
24
days,
hours.
yeah.
And you haven't watched it yet.
I apologize.
Because
I
I,
don't
know
like
you- 'cause
saying.
I know you're going to hate it.
I'm gonna hate it.
I don't know. I think 'cause
I love the first
everyone's
one.
loved it for so long, you're going to be like,
Oh.
oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll be a
it's-
contrarian just for the sake of it.
No, it's overhyped. It's not that good.
I don't know. It got better reviews than the first one. I love the first one.
Yeah. You got to see
Flip a coin.
Furiosa this weekend.
Oh god, and the Ape movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Busy.
Kingdom of the Planet
I
of
would
the
like to
Apes.
see Planet of the Apes toys again.
Yeah?
They make for a good like play set.
Oh yeah,
I'm a sucker for play sets.
I like the gorilla.
yeah.
Gorilla.
Not to be confused with a gorilla.
Mike's Monster says, I know the pain of pulling a muscle in the back from simply sneezing. You guys are
Yes.
kindred spirits.
Mike's Monsters is a delicate flower.
Oh yeah.
He heard something when it's windy outside.
I think what is it? The chiropractor.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta go find one. I gotta ask Mike.
Not stern, made of sterner stuff like Justin,
Yeah.
who does this sound when he bends over.
Oh yeah.
That's all. It's all involuntary. I can't help it. I
Anytime
apologize.
An item is on the floor that Justin dropped. Like, I will pick it up for you. I know what happens the moment you attempt this.
Yeah. It's like always been that way too.
I should get a help Justin badge for
Yeah.
for scouts.
I need one of those
The
claws.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, the dinosaur head or
Like-
shark head thing where you just pick up stuff.
Just claw.
Yeah.
Dinosaur head's not going to pick anything
Claw.
up for you.
But they,
Speaking of dinosaurs, new Noah 9711 on TikTok says, make dinosaurs, and then he said, make dinosaurs, and he said, make animals, and it says, you guys actually seem pretty chill, to be honest. We are pretty chill.
give us a seat. Talk about anything.
But we have dinosaur model kits,
We do.
which are pretty cool.
Tyrannosaurus.
We were making raptor noises this morning in our morning meeting.
Yeah,
I
Alan.
missed it.
Yeah.
Alan.
We were doing like the.
Did you have a raptor skull and you were blowing through it?
No, we were just kind of freestyling.
Yeah.
We did the whole
Freestyling
marketing. We did
raptors.
the whole meeting in raptor speak. It was amazing. You missed it.
I missed it. I'm devastated. We'll do T-Rex.
We got a lot accomplished. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, for that dinosaur comment though, there is that Shokugan one with the gold little T-Rex that I want. It's coming out later this year, right? Towards like November, October. Oh, But I'm excited for it because there's a gold T-Rex.
And then you can say, we have a T-Rex.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be great.
Spare no expense.
Yeah, Mike said he is the most delicate of flowers.
He is.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So
I'm fragile myself.
So you
Which
got
way is up?
yeah. So you got your King of Planet of the Apes, you got Furiosa, and you got Dune 2.
Ooh.
What's the priority here?
Sleep.
Any of those, probably. Well, I can.
You have to understand how priorities work.
Yeah, I know. Probably I'll do Planet of the Apes first, and then I'll do Dune, and then to wake me up, I'll do Furiosa.
Nice. Like
Ended
a
on
wham.
ended on a high note. Yeah,
Like waking me up before I go.
mm-hmm.
It's like a Dune sandwich.
A lot of sand in that.
Yeah, it's a lot of sandwich. It's more like just a sand.
Yeah, no, I like that. I liked. I loved King of Planet of the Apes. Loved Dune 2. I think hopefully I'll love Furiosa.
Well,
I'm always on the wrong side of the Mad Max debate.
Oh, really? Yeah. Every time I watch like their last time, I'm like, okay, this was great, and then I'm like, I don't remember the Mel Gibson one enough, but
that's something.
yeah. But then now I'm like, okay, give it a chance. We'll watch. I'll probably have to do a recap. So.
Yeah, there's some real cool breakdowns. I think Nerdist did one to where it breaks down like everything, including like the comics and stuff like that, to where it gives you kind of like the backstory of like a Morton Joe and stuff like that, and it goes all the way back to Road Warrior, and Mad Max, and Thunderdome, which is the best Mad Max movie. It's known as Thunderdome.
I don't think that's
With Master Blaster. And Tina
Tina
Turner's in
Turner?
it. I mean, that's peak science fiction.
I don't know
right
about
there.
all that.
You don't know about all that?
Mm-mm.
It was Pac-Man's birthday yesterday. We're actually getting several comments about Pac-Man.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone knows
44.
Pac-Man's birthday. Yeah, he's an old man now.
Mm-hmm.
Could you share like a fun fact with Pac-Man? That you're in the same year as Pac-Man?
Yeah, but that's not that fun of a fan.
I don't know. That's fun. Like
I mean,
and
I'm not
Pac-Man
in
are-
that group.
Older than me by a couple of days.
You guys are best friends.
Yeah,
I mean, like a month and 8 days. You guys are basically twins.
basically.
I mean, you born
Same
a couple
body
continents
type.
away. You know?
Say waka waka.
Some
waka.
power pellets for like Smarties or something like that.
Yeah, so next week we're going to be doing our live stream from the American Dream in New Jersey.
Yes, let's talk about that.
What can people expect from the American Dream?
They can expect attractions, fine dining experiences, and retail shops.
Honestly,
Let me dial it down. What can they expect from our store at American Dream?
Well, all sorts of fun displays and statues and us. We will be
for
there.
a brief time, not there the whole time.
Yeah.
Just want to let you.
And Pac-Man will be there. You have a meet and greet with Pac-Man. Get your picture taken with the Pac-Man.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
I spent some time with him at the football game. He's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah, you missed it. I think the next day over when Kevin and Brian and I were doing it, like right towards the end, Pac-Man showed up before it was all closing down. Pac-Man got all dancey with all the songs. I'm like, oh,
Whoa.
Pac-Man's dancing. I gotta go get a video
Pac-Man
of
gets
this.
down.
I must not have shown you the photos. I was there on that Saturday, and Pac-Man and I got to go on the field.
You guys are trying to one-up each other.
He has
Yeah.
never shown this. Kevin, has he shown you these photos?
you never
Sorry.
mentioned
Oh,
Yeah. So it's me, Pac-Man, and Hamasun. We're sitting there on the field just
Wow.
having a grand old time at halftime.
rolling on the
Wow.
grass.
Yeah.
We
stepped
didn't
on the pitch and everything.
Wow.
Every step I was waiting for someone to like just come tackle me like, hey, off the pitch.
Yeah.
Don't you know who I am?
Yeah, well, 'cause I guess they only let when they have like these like events, like they let people and whatever mascots they have go like a little bit on the pitch, like where like the corner kicks are and stuff like that. But for whatever reason, I guess they wanted to picture the Pac-Man in the goal, so we walked all the way over, and like Pac-Man was in the goal doing his thing, and then they have that 32-52, that big amazing community
Oh.
for the LAFC, and all of them were going nuts, so they were taking pictures with them, and so before you know it, we walked all the way across the field.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Jealous with a capital J.
it was
Green with envy.
yeah.
I don't know. I realize nowadays, I think my favorite color is green.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mine's orange.
Yeah,
Used to
it's
be
the
just
orange.
blue.
Well, yeah, so we'll be there Friday, May 31st, for the grand opening.
At 11 o'clock.
I'd love to see anyone who's in the area. I'll be there probably the morning of Saturday, but that's, and then, but you guys leave Saturday, you leave early on
Yeah,
Saturday.
we're getting out of Dodge pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I leave Saturday night.
We are wanted men in New Jersey.
Yeah, I heard that.
I know, like, someone had asked on the comments from our post from, the announcement was like, so you're going to be model kits? And I think our post had mentioned hobby. So, yes, there will be model kits for those in case you are wondering.
People that like to build stuff.
I know. Forts.
Pillow forts.
Pepsi Man, this is probably for AJ. Have you talked about the Shinkochu Kamen Rider Ichigo from Kamen Rider The Next, a remake of the very first figure arts ever?
We talked about it in Raptor this morning.
Yeah, so I saw the post that Tomashi had put up. Further details whether or not that shows up on wherever.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw it. I'm interested in it because it's the 100th Shinkocho. Those kind of numbers. You're like, I just want to have it just to have.
Oh my.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, that's a lot actually. If thinking about it, I only have probably a fraction of that number. Probably nowhere near the 20s.
You better step it up.
No, I don't think I want to.
You have to.
I like what I have.
It's a moral imperative.
I've learned to now just collect the base forms and final forms. All the in-betweens there's a couple of series I have the in-betweens, but
What can you do?
Yeah, Nunu Noah, he's got some SHF ideas. He wants some Five Nights at Freddy's. Wants some Simpsons. Simpsons dead.
Simpsons dead.
He wants some Sonic. He's got ideas, and he wants to list them individually.
Sure. I'd take a Lyle, the monorail guy. I saw a Sailor. What was it? Was it Sailor Mo? Did I send you that?
Yeah, you said instead of Sailor Moon, you sent me a Sailor Mo, and the first thing I did when I saw that, I was like, oh, what is that in Home Alone? Yeesh. Or it's he talked about he saw his brother's girlfriend. He's like, your girlfriend? Whoa.
Yeah.
Plague Doc 2349 once says, you want to hear a dad joke?
Sure.
Since America and Britain were enemies back then, and now they're BFFs, you could call it a bad first date. I don't know if that's a dad joke.
No.
I'm a dad, and dads find dad jokes funny.
Yeah, you two are dads. I am not a dad.
Could be. One day out there. So it'll be an American Dream. Be a lot of fun. We'll be in Jersey, and then we don't have really anything to announce, but of course we got con season coming up.
Oh my goodness!
Everyone knows. Of course, we'll be at Anime Expo in San Diego. That's no surprise. We'll have details of that later. It's always a fun debate in the office, because everyone has their preference if they love San Diego or AX. I know that Justin and myself are giant San Diego fans over AX, which isn't to say there's nothing against AX. Just San Diego is our favorite. What about you, AJ? Are you a San Diego over?
So from San Diego, that is actually how I started. That is the show I'm used to. So I think I would favor San Diego. I do think there are parts of AX that are fun, but at the same time, it's nice to be home and just go. I know everything that's happening here.
Right.
I know my surroundings and everything like that. Whereas in LA, I'm like, I know this spot, and if I move over there, I'm lost.
Yeah, and I think one of the things about San Diego is I get to see so many friends from all over the country. They all make the trip. Whereas AX, it's a little bit more niche, and I don't get to see everybody.
Boat. There's boats in the back.
Yeah.
And you do like the boats.
I love the boats. Sucker for the boats.
Justin's not at the booth, and we don't know where he is. He's probably walking the boats.
He's looking at the boats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think AX is more. It's more a local show. I don't know if people necessarily travel as far for it. I'm sure there are plenty of people that do travel for it. But San Diego seems to be something that people travel from all over the country for.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Sometimes I've heard different languages go off, and I'm like, oh man, they went all the way. They came all the way from wherever they came. I'm like, that's distance.
Sure.
You have to sit in the plane, wait that long, go through TSA.
Yeah.
Well, as we just drive to the convention center for LA and go, all right, we're here.
Yeah, and I think I've been going to San Diego for 1 billion years now, so it's just always one of the highlights of my year. 1 billion. 1 billion.
Yeah, I mean, which is impressive because it's only the 52nd year of San Diego Comic-Con. But so Justin doesn't talk about it a lot, but he was in a groundhog situation to where he relived the same day over and over for 1 billion days. Sure. So technically, what he's saying is true. He lived the 45th Comic-Con 1 billion times. So he's been there 1 billion times.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I don't know. There's just something about it. I like the energy that is there in San Diego.
There was that one time they had the zombies for
Ooh,
Walking Dead.
yeah.
And they were the game. I'm like, whoa, I'm going to play with these actors.
Yeah. Dude, I've done the zombie walk twice. And the first year it was an hour. And it was so exhausting and grueling. And
Really?
I thought I was going to die. And then I train and I'm running, I'm working out, I'm physically fit. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm weighing 200. like mostly muscle. It was great. And then that next year they shortened it to like 25 minutes.
Oh,
And
that's
it was
the
like,
one. That's the one I did.
Yeah, and it was like a total breeze. I was like, no, man, we were jumping over cars. We were running up and down the stadium. It was like an event.
Yeah.
And it got, I think maybe just people were just too exhausted to enjoy it. So
You're like,
they
I
had
can't
to-
do the rest of the car.
they
I
had
will
to
say,
shrink
like,
it
San
down.
Diego's convention center is really long. So going from like Hall A to like Hall H towards the end, you know, it's a distance.
journey.
You're like,
Yeah.
I think like even when I was doing like restock, you know, like get the restock and then going from like the marina and then thinking, oh my goodness, I got to get to like Hall D. It doesn't seem that bad from A, B, C, and D, but the actual distance, you're like with the crowd and like, you know, boxes, you're like, please, just
Right.
Moses
Waves
for
of
me.
people at.
Yeah, and you mentioned AJ. I remember, when Walking Dead actually had them on like the floor in the convention, the walkers,
Yeah.
to where they had like this like chain link fence, and they had actors in there just kind of like just meandering about, just
Yeah.
scaring little kids.
And you could just pretend that you were like on a plane at one point and they were taking over the plane.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was nuts.
Hey, PT Guardian 954 says, in personal news, graduated from community college last week, and my family gifted 2 new display cases and a large photo booth for my model kit short/reels. Hope all is well with y'all. That's amazing.
Yeah, congratulations.
Nice.
Congratulations. That
Congratulations.
is a big accomplishment. And then congratulations on the cool display cases and the photo booth.
Yeah.
Look forward to
Tag
seeing
us.
some fun
Tag us in
photos.
the Bandai pictures.
Yeah, make sure to tag us on all that.
Well, you know what we haven't talked about? Like,
Bandai
Kevin
Film.
had a really cool hashtag, and I want to like start using it for people who wants to share their stuff. Do you have a mic on? You
Yeah,
do
I
have
got
a
one.
mic. Kevin can just say it since he's the one who thought about it.
Do you remember
Sure.
what we're talking about?
I'm the shelfie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just put it on the screen, the Bandai shelfie.
I
Hashtag Bandai shelfie.
Yeah.
had that.
Oh, you know what? We're not on.
On
Yeah,
StreamYard
StreamYard.
today,
StreamYard.
we're experimenting.
Yeah, we'll have to do a post about it and say, hey, go ahead
Yeah,
and
so if
share
you
your
Take a
know-
stuff.
selfie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bandai Shelfie.
I like it.
Hashtag Bandai shelfie.
Remember when everybody was planking? Remember when that was a thing?
I do remember
I
that.
do not
Have your
remember
buddy
this.
plank and then put all your toys on them.
Lord-
My plank looked more like a speed bump though.
Yeah. Lord Squiddy says, "What's up, guys?" And we know who Lord Squiddy is now. He told us. Or were you not here? Did he just show me? It was our
I
buddy.
cannot recall.
I don't remember.
It was our buddy who was in here earlier, who works here.
Oh yes, that's right. Time to call him out.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Be like, surprise, surprise.
I love that. Like, whoever decided to use that and it just took off. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hope you got all the internet dollars.
I remember just like whenever I started, like it was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I just started saying it again. And that whole thing started, I was brushing my teeth and I'm like yelling, not yelling, but speaking with toothpaste in my mouth. I'm like, where did that surprise come from? And I had to like go down the rabbit hole and see like the original version of it.
I don't think I know what the original is.
Yeah, it's just this nice lady singing it. And it's a hot minute.
He went down the rabbit hole for
Yeah,
it. So.
I guess so. Yeah, I love the videos that explain like where like the viral memes are from.
Yeah.
Oh
Those
yeah.
are usually fun. Like the "Don't be suspicious." Don't be suspicious.
I don't know where that. Like,
It's from Parks and Rec.
Oh.
It's when John Raffio is at his own funeral, and they're going to use like the money to. It's the last episode when they're like in the future,
Oh.
and it's him and Mona Lisa Saperstein. Or
It's so
Saperstein.
interesting where people just grab a clip and then you're like, just hearing it like separate. You're like, I don't know where it's from, but it's funny. Then you realize the whole, like where it comes from. You're like, that scene.
It's amazing.
I like the one where the guy is at like the soccer match and he's got his hands on his hips and
Oh,
he's
that
just
guy,
looking
yeah.
disgusted and frustrated at the same time. It's one of my faves.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. SpongeBob SHF. That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting. A lot of different facial expressions.
I will say there is someone like that's like on Instagram. They have like there's a figure for like SpongeBob doing like the little cry chop, and they used it with like the Frieza, and I'm
that's
like,
fun.
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, for sure. So AJ, is there an anime you're watching right now that anything new? I feel like right now there's not a lot of new
There's-
action.
There's the Kaiju number 8
I'm
news.
just trying to set him up.
Oh, he's setting me up. I knocked it down. He set you up.
He set up
I knocked
dominoes.
it
You
down.
just pushed it.
Are you watching Kaiju number 8?
I have watched like the first two.
Uh-huh.
Just a lot of time, but I do want to continue watching it. Between that and there's like Dungeon Meshing and stuff like that. I think there's a couple of animes that I do have on the list, but time and juggling, especially with like movies or
I
shows.
was gonna
that
say
come
you
up.
guys go to the movies like every 5 minutes. I
Yeah.
don't know how you have time for that.
I don't. That's the
Notice
secret.
I didn't say what I'm watching in anime.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
But no, like the model kit plus SHF, they're both really cool. So actually, I don't even know what it looks like on inside the box. I want to see.
What's inside?
I'm hoping runner parts. It
And
does.
And a loud plastic.
Yeah, loud plastic. These stickers are cool. I know a lot of people don't like messing with the stickers, but
Stickers are intimidating for folks.
I know. But look how cool this is.
They're nice
like,
and shiny.
Did you ever have a sticker book when you were a kid? Like collecting stickers?
Sort
You buy little packs of stickers to put in the books.
Yeah, like sort of, but like only for a brief moment where it's like I liked it, but at the same time, why am I putting it in the book when I could just slap it on to like
Something
everything else?
Because there was a cutout in the book the exact size of the sticker.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like.
And you wanted to fill the pages up with your stickers.
Yeah. Ooh, kind of like always. Every time there's always like an instruction manual. They do pretty well with the art.
Yeah, looks great.
I know a lot of people
Like a
sometimes
comic
just cut out their, the box, the top to it, and then like they keep it. I myself would probably just take one photo and go, all right, well, I have to throw it away. I can't keep this on in my house too long.
And what's cool is it's a articulated model.
Yeah. I saw like the articulation for it, and I honestly, with the posing that they have for some of them, I'm really, Kevin, why don't you build this? You gotta let me see.
He's gonna build it. He's building it this weekend.
Do it.
All right.
He's excited for it. Speaking for you, Kevin, I forgot you had a microphone. I apologize.
The moment you build it, I am so interested
Everything
to
you
see how
said
it
is
came
true.
out.
Yeah. Will's asking if there's a phrase that pays at the cons this year.
Ooh,
Ooh, so you started
I
that
don't
so
know.
many times, and
got in trouble.
It's come up and say hi to us and tell us what you're into.
What you're into?
What you're into.
take like a selfie with us and everything. Like sometimes, like during San Diego, people like
Should
said
it be
it.
called like a groupie?
Like, let's not make it
When I
weird.
hear the word selfie, I think that it's by yourself.
It is in
Yeah.
fact. You sound like the guy from Ted Lasso. Can you take an us-see?
There you
Oh, back
go.
home we call it a selfie. Well, for both of them, mate, isn't it an us-see?
Us.
There you go. You're that guy. You're mental.
Sorry.
That's what he says, and he does that with his hands.
Yeah, but like it's always the upper floor, right, for San Diego. So it's always
Yeah.
fun when people come by and like, I want to take a photo. I'm like, sure.
And we're usually up there, unless we're at like a panel or something.
Yeah, like my favorite is that one time someone just like looked at you and was like, Justin,
Oh yeah. I
have
know,
you
it's
seen
scary.
the relish train?
Hey, Juan just showed up. Said, hello, I'm late. Hello, Juan.
Hi Juan.
We're still here.
Yeah.
Juan, I think you're the last one to. You haven't met Juan in person, I don't think.
No, I think we're just virtual friends.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
too
he
bad.
was. I didn't realize he was so close to us. For whatever reason, I always thought he was in the East Coast. And then we started showing up at like similar events, and I'm like, oh wait, Juan's out here.
Yeah. I think we saw him at WonderCon, and you were like on a cruise or something.
Yeah, I left. I was there the first day of WonderCon, and then I
Yeah.
left to go on a cruise.
Cruises?
Went on a cruise.
Dang.
Yeah.
you know,
But definitely
show
introduce
for it?
yourself. And if you're going to be at American Dream, for sure introduce yourself. Otherwise, we'll see you at AX or San Diego.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything else to add, AJ?
Not off the top of my head.
I wonder if I could do this leg.
Final thoughts, Kevin? Any final thoughts,
He's just
Kev?
trying.
I tried. It didn't work out.
Well, the Haikyuu movie's coming out.
The Haichu?
Haikyuu?
I like high shoes.
That's true, and it comes out
They have
this
gelatin.
next week, and I am
I like gelatin.
excited about that because we'll be in Jersey. And I'm like, I have to try to get a chance to watch that, either in Jersey or immediately when I get back here.
Is there a movie theater at American Dream?
There has to be.
Oh
mean-
my gosh, if there isn't, I feel like that's a missing thing. That's a check mark.
It's not an American Dream anymore then.
I'm
It's
sure
an
there's one
American
nearby.
Nightmare.
I'm sure we can find something.
Yeah,
Or, it's only like 15 minutes to the city, so.
it's true. Oh yeah, like and then we'll be going to like the Tomashi Nation store. So
Yes, we'll be at the Tomashi store as well.
Yeah. Can't wait. Cool. Well, hopefully we'll see some of you at American Dream or at some of our convention stops, and you can come and say hello, and we can be buddies in real life instead of just through this little box here. Make sure you're following us at Bandai Collector across all of our social channels except TikTok. We're at Bandai Official, and on YouTube we're at BNTCA. Justin, anything else that fine folks should know about before we go?
I don't think so. We have a lot of announcements coming up, so just stay tuned.
The calm before the storm.
Yes. I'm a busy little bee right now, getting
Yes.
all of our affairs in order. There's a lot of exciting things happening in the coming weeks.
yeah, you're gonna need like a clipboard, like check,
Yeah.
and check.
All right, AJ, you get the final word on this stream. What is it?
don't back up into your parking spot.
Yes!
Yeah.
I've converted you.
Don't you back into your spot?
Not if I can avoid it.
Every day you're backing into your spot.
No, I do not. But
I got a photo of this.
All those EV vehicles.
I have to charge my car and the port is in the back. But if the side of my car lines up where the charger is, I can pull forward. However, if it's the reverse, I can't.
Trying to give you a whole.
No. So in this instance, I have a reason to back in a spot. In the normal circumstance, there's no reason to back in a spot because it is slower than going forward the first time and back the second time.
I've seen a lot of people have struggle in backing up though.
Oh man, I excel at backing up.
There you go.
Man,
You're stoked.
I'm the best backer upper around.
Well, we'll time you.
I'm taking up sign language, you know.
Is that
Is that backing up? Not this?
No.
Not backing up?
I
he
do
does
that
not
too.
look back.
I do. I have the camera, but I still look back.
Okay, that's good.
I can't not look back. It's a habit I've had for too long.
I just trust that my car will beep at me and automatically stop if something's behind me. I just blindly go.
Good
That's
to
scary.
know.
I don't.
Like that.
Well, cool. Well, everyone have a fantastic weekend, and hopefully we'll see you next week in Jersey. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Hashtag Bandai Shelfie.
Hashtag Bandai Shelfie.
Take one and get home. Yeah, I'll take one in my backup.
Big,